Malaysians are very similar, and the style of singing, the language, the culture is almost the same. So a lot of Indonesian artists have a lot of fans in Malaysia, and that's one of the reasons. And of course, the other reason is Indonesians are very talented musicians in a lot of different styles of music. So jazz, you don't have to say, you've got a lot of talents to choose from, and it makes our lives easier because they're very talented and they have a lot of fans in Malaysia and around the region. So yeah, that's one of the reasons we have a few Indonesian bands and performers.
Bukanlah buah yang terjatuh dekat pohonnya.
First of all, he's a very talented musician. We like his the style of jazz that he has, the style of music that he has. It fits in with what we want for the festival. And second is because he has a huge following in Malaysia. And that's one of the ways for us to lure the crowd, his fans, to our festival. Yep.
Jujur gue nggak nyangka aja gitu, nggak nyangka maksudnya dengan acara yang menurut gue sebesar ini gitu, ada idola gue dari kecil tuh, ada Sheila Majid. Gue bisa jadi salah satu headline di acara ini. Yang jelas pasti excited banget. Bahkan gue sempat melakukan beberapa latihan gitu, karena kita nggak pengen ini kayak manggung seperti biasanya gitu, kayak ya kita memperlakukan ini seperti kita manggung di event-event besar seperti Java Jazz dan lain-lain. Jangan kau ragu-ragu sekarang, ingatlah yang kau kejar. Jangan layu, jangan kau ragu-ragu sekarang, ingatlah yang kau kejar. Jangan layu, jangan kau ragu-ragu sekarang, ingatlah yang kau kejar. Jangan kau ragu-ragu, dan sejalan dengan apa yang kau tuju, dan sesuai dengan apa yang
Well, of course, one of the reasons would be budget concerns from the organizers. We have to respect their needs for budget control. Another reason is sometimes we prefer for them to merge with local musicians so that there is a sort of a learning and an exchange of information and knowledge when they play together. Yes, actually we do have a full setup here. If they just came here just to sing, we also have that. Of course, some artists, they prefer to have their own backup with them. But we do have it here as well. Yep. Yes and no. Sheila Majid is not exactly jazz, slightly jazzy but more towards pop, I guess, and ballads. And one of the reasons is because it's more of a marketing element to it. So yes, when you do a jazz festival, you would like to have all the best jazz musicians, but at the same time, you also don't want to make a loss. So that's the business side of it. So that's why we have to have a balance of really jazzy musicians like Ernie Watts, Jeremy Montero, Luis Pragasam, we also have to have a bit of mix to cater to the larger crowd of people. A lot of people that we talk to, they don't really understand original jazz music or like pure jazz music. So you gotta cater to them, you have to mix it up a little.
You can't play the blues if you haven't had the blues. But everybody has had the blues in some way. Everybody has had a deep feeling, everybody has had a sad feeling, and all of these emotions and feelings come out through music. Instrumental music is also a different aspect because with instrumental music, you play how you feel, and all of the people that hear you, they hear what they hear. You know, if you sing a song, if you say, I woke up this morning and I'm feeling mighty bad, then everybody knows you woke up this morning and you were feeling mighty bad. But if you play something and there's no words, then everybody that hears what you play, they create their own story. And so it's creative for everyone, you know. And so that's what we would call the inner experience for everyone, the ineffable, you know, the unmentionable, the unspeakable experience, because everybody hears a different thing. Everybody hears a different story. So that's why we're here. We're here to open up this aspect for everyone to partake in the creative experience with us. Yeah.
Well, like I said, they like jazz, they don't mind, but they're not really into the real jazz, you know. They like more of pop jazz, you know, Kenny G kind of thing, you know, more popular jazz. But it is growing, they can appreciate it, but when you tell them it's a jazz festival, they'll be like, oh, I don't really go for jazz. But it also happened with the Rainforest World Music Festival. People don't understand world music, but when they see that it's a great festival, they go there to enjoy the music, and then they learn to appreciate world music. So this is what we're trying to do, to teach them to appreciate jazz. Yeah. For this festival was actually the hotel's idea. It's one of the CEOs, well, the late John Augustine, he passed away about 2 weeks ago, and he wanted to create an activity at his hotel, so that's why we had it here. And they're lovers of jazz music. They go to the Java Jazz Festival every year. So then they said, why not the jazz festival here in their compound? The first is actually we want to create an activity at the waterfront. That's one of the main reasons, to encourage people to come here, to have activities, you know, to make it more of a livelier place. Second is actually for the overall goodness of tourism for Sarawak. This is one of the ways for us to attract regional tourists, also international or other countries, from other countries. Third is actually to create an event where the local people can come and converge and enjoy with their family members. There's not many festivals or activities in Sarawak that people can go to. So our goal is to actually to create something fun and wholesome for family members, for people of Kuching or the whole of Sarawak, the whole of Malaysia, for all you know, yeah, for them to enjoy. That's our goal. actually have a classification system, but once we had the list of artists that we usually list down the whole names of artists, and then we don't usually want to have like one category of jazz. You want a type of sort of relaxing jazz, and then you also want more of an upbeat kind of jazz, kind of like the music playing in the background. So that's how we classified, and then we pick so which artists will fall into the more upbeat jazz or into the more laid back jazz. So yeah, that's it.
You're the beauty, beauty is you.
Okay, I think pure jazz here would be about 40%. Yeah, and the rest is a bit more mix up, more of pop and ballads. Yeah. I think that's for a start. For a start, that's good. Yeah.
For Balawan Magic Fingers.